Hi guys, and welcome back to English at Wendy's. So stick around if you want to learn 20 everyday expressions and idioms with the word hit. To begin with, we have the expression to hit home. For example, what you said about living every day with gratitude really hit home for me. So to hit home means that something has a really deep effect on someone, usually emotional, right? We were fighting every day and it really hit home when he told me that if I didn't change, he was gonna leave. Next, we have to hit it off. Now pause. Pronunciation here is super important because fluently, we do not separate the sounds. So we combine that T and that I, and we make the last T really soft. So we use a D sound, not a T sound, right? So repeat after me, hit it off. For example, I can say, I set my friends up on a blind date and they really hit it off. So this means that you meet someone new and you instantly get along. It's really easy to become friends, right? I love it when I meet new people and we hit it off right away. That's one of the best feelings ever, I think. For the third one, we have to hit the hay or to hit the sack. For example, I am so tired from work today, I'm gonna hit the hay early. This simply means to go to sleep. Right? So yeah, I usually hit the sack around 10 p.m. every night. The fourth one is to hit the books. For instance, I can say, I have 4 exams next week and I really need to hit the books this weekend. So to hit the books simply means to study, right? If you're a uni student, it's super important that you hit the books regularly, otherwise you're gonna fall behind. In number 5, we have to hit the ground running. Now, I like to start my mornings and hit the ground running, right? I feel that if you start your days with enthusiasm, that momentum just builds. So to hit the ground running simply means to start something with a lot of energy. We can also say, all right, guys, we gotta hit the ground running because this project is due in 2 weeks. The 6th one, very sad, and it's a hit and run. For example, I saw on the news yesterday that there was a hit and run in my neighborhood and the kid, he didn't survive. So a hit and run is what we call an accident caused by a car where a driver hits someone, kills them or seriously injures them and drives away. So they leave the scene of the crime, right? And where I grew up, hit and runs were not common, but common enough where we knew that there were certain streets that you needed to be really careful because they were very windy and drivers might not see you if you are walking on that street. So you had to be really careful. Number 7 is to hit the road. And I can say, all right, guys, we gotta hit the road if we're gonna beat traffic. So to hit the road means to leave or to start your journey, right? Tomorrow morning, we're gonna hit the road at 7 a.m. For number 8, we have to hit a wall. Now, I can say, I have not been getting any sleep and I know I'm gonna hit a wall soon. So that simply means, 1, to literally use up all your energy, like you hit a wall and you have nothing left. Or it means to come up against something really difficult, right? So my business was making so much progress, but then COVID happened and we hit a huge wall. Number 9, to hit someone where it hurts. So for example, I think that when you've been dating someone for a very long time, it's really easy to hit them where it hurts, especially when you're mad. So to hit someone where it hurts means that you affect someone in a way that makes them very vulnerable, that actually has a really emotional effect on them, right? So I can say, if you don't like what a business is doing, you gotta hit them where it hurts. Don't buy their products. Don't give them your money. Number 10, one of my favorite expressions, to hit the spot. Now, I can say In-N-Out burgers always hit the spot, and that is always true. So to hit the spot means to satisfy your desires or to be so amazing to have. And I can even use it in a way like her love, it hits the spot. Next, we have to hit the jackpot. In my opinion, people who bought Bitcoin years ago before it was, Bitcoin, hit the jackpot because they are probably millionaires now. Now, to hit the jackpot means two things. To one, win a lot of money, or two, to acquire something that is super beneficial for you or like perfect for you. For example, my friend Susan hit the jackpot with her job because it's literally the perfect job for her. Number 12, to hit the nail on the head. Now, my friend Marta, she loves to give me advice. I don't always listen to her, but I really should listen to her more often because she often hits the nail on the head. So to hit the nail on the head means that you are 100% correct about something. I can also say, I should have listened to you when you told me that she was a liar. You really hit the nail on the head about her. Number 13, hit and miss. Have you ever heard of that music festival in California called Coachella? You probably have, and in my opinion, it's a huge hit and miss. Some years it's incredible and unforgettable, and the artists are really fun and really cool to listen to. And then other years it sucks and it is not worth the money. Hit and miss is an expression that we use when we say that something is unpredictable and you don't know if it's going to be good or if it's going to be bad. For example, I can say, I don't know, that bar is hit and miss. Sometimes they play good music and sometimes it's trash. Number 14, to hit rock bottom. I have a friend who was fired from his job, and honestly, after he was fired, he hit rock bottom. He stopped showering, he stopped going outside, and he just stopped caring about himself. So to hit rock bottom means that you reach a really emotional low point in your life. It's like another synonym for being depressed. So I hope that you've never hit rock bottom, but if you do, I hope that you find a way to climb out of that. Number 15 is to hit someone hard. Now, that friend that I told you about who lost his job, yeah, that really hit him hard, right? So when something hits someone hard, it means it has a really deep negative effect on them. Right now, we can say that unfortunately, a lot of families and businesses are being hit really hard by this pandemic. Number 16 is to hit different. Now, I really love coffee, but coffee hits different when it's like 6 a.m, you're watching the sunrise, the birds are outside, there's no one around. Such a good feeling, right? So to hit different means to have a new effect than had before, or to experience something in a different way, even if you've experienced it before, or to have new emotions about something. So I can also say, after my breakup, love songs hit different. Number 17, to hit it big. People who invested in Bitcoin hit it big this past year. So to hit it big means to be majorly successful in something, right? I can say, yeah, my dad worked as a, IT guy most of his life, and then he got into software development, and that's really where he hit it big. Number 18, to not know what hit you, her, him, etc. Right? So sadly, I can say that when my dad called to tell me that our dog died, I had no idea what hit me. So when you don't know what hit you, it means that you are very shocked or confused by something, right? My friend told me that when she got fired, it was a Wednesday. She thought she was doing really well at her job. her boss called her into his office, told her to pack her stuff and go, and she didn't know what hit her. Number 19, to hit the brakes. Have you ever been driving down a really dark road and all of a sudden you have to hit the brakes because you see an animal cross the road? Or maybe you were working on a really cool idea, but you hit the brakes because you weren't really going anywhere with it. So to hit the brakes has a literal and figurative meaning. Literally, it means to press the brake pedal on your car very suddenly. And also figuratively, it means to stop doing something, right? So for example, I have definitely had to hit the brakes on many ideas because the more that I develop them, I just realized that there's not really anything there, you know? Lastly, number 20, to hit below the belt. For example, at a previous job of mine, a coworker and I were up for the same promotion. Now, this person was very ambitious, really eager to get this promotion. And in order to get this promotion, they decided to hit me below the belt. And they shared some super personal stuff with our boss that basically made it so that it was impossible for me to get this promotion. And it really sucked. So when you hit someone below the belt, it means that you focus on their vulnerabilities or the things that you know will hurt them. And you do it on purpose because you know it's gonna work. It's gonna get you what you want, right? So again, in relationships, we learn who someone is so well that we definitely know exactly what to say to make them feel sad or mad or frustrated. But that's not okay because you're hitting below the belt if you do that, right? You know better. Congratulations on making it through 20 idioms and expressions that Americans use in everyday conversation. Seriously, learn these expressions, y'all, because they are super useful in everyday conversations. And I have some questions for you. In the comments down below, let me know your answers. So firstly, what food do you love that always hits the spot? For me, it's watermelon, an In-N-Out burger, or apple juice. All of those things, like guaranteed, always hits the spot. 2, what quotes or books have you read recently that really hit home? For me personally, anything that Maggie Nelson has ever written, she's an American author, hits home. Her writing is beautiful, and if you are looking for something to read, especially for my advanced learners, I highly recommend her books. And 3, what experience, in your opinion, is a hit and miss? Like I said, music festivals, hit and miss. It really depends on who's playing that year. Because some years you look at that lineup of artists and you're like, yeah, that is not worth it, right? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Turn on that notification button because I post new videos every week. Thank you again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.